kids! My name is Miss Mimi. Welcome to Stories and Tales channel. Today we're going to be listening to a very fun and interesting story about friendship and words. I hope you enjoy the story. See you there. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock, tick tock, tick tock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck two, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock, tick tock, tick tock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck three, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock, tick tock, tick tock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck four, the clock struck four, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock, tick tock, tick tock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The clock struck 5. The mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tock. We're gonna end at 5 today, but that's a good question. How many numbers do we have on the clock? Is it 1? No. Is it 2? No. Is it 3? No. Is it 4? No. Is it 5? No. It's a big number. It's a number that's bigger than 10. It's 12. The clock has 12 numbers on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh, I think I ran out of fingers. Now where shall I count the remaining numbers? I've got toes. I have an idea. Let's count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12! Yes, you can count your toes alongside your fingers because you have 5 fingers on one hand, 5 fingers on the other hand, and together that makes 10. And the same thing on your feet. You've got 5 fingers on one toe. You've got 5 toes on one foot and 5 toes on another foot, and together they make 10. So you have 10 fingers and 10 toes. Wriggle your toes, everybody. Wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. Wriggle, stop. Now wriggle your fingers. Wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. Stop. Wriggle, stop. Wriggle, stop. Stop, wriggle. Okay, today I'm going to be reading us a really nice story. And in that story, I want you to watch out for words for new words, because it's a story that has lots of new words that I think are really important to learn. The title of my story today is Khalil and Mr. Hagerty and the Backyard Treasure. Khalil and Mr. Hagerty and the Backyard Treasures. Khalil's new house had an up and a down. Do you know what that means? Well, it means that they had upstairs and they had downstairs. Upstairs lived his family, which was big and busy and noisy. Can you see Khalil's family? Downstairs lived Mr. Hagerty, who was quiet. Khalil loved the backyard, and so did Mr. Hagerty. While Mr. Hagerty worked in his garden, Khalil hunted for bugs and interesting rocks. He lay in the grass and read his library book. Sometimes, if he couldn't quite figure out a word, he asked for help. Mr. Hagerty will squint through his glasses. Tarantula, he would say quietly. Or volcano. Or doubles. Sometimes Mr. Hagerty needed help with his words too. Where did I put my digging thing? My homemaker, look at this my shovel. Khalil would always help Mr. Hagerty find his words. Look at this big, not beeper, not beastie, not beetle, Khalil would say. That summer, the house was hot. Upstairs and downstairs, it was much too hot. Even in the backyard, the sun burned and the air sizzled. One morning, when Khalil went out, everything looked droopy. Even Mr. Hagerty. Khalil decided this would be a good day to find buried treasure. The ground was too hard to dig. Khalil found a few things, but not what anyone would call treasure. Mr. Hagerty dug too. He found some carrots, but they were small and shriveled. The word for this was discouraging. We need refreshments, said Mr. Hagerty. Refreshments turned out to mean big pieces of chocolate cake and tall, cold glasses of milk. Soon, Khalil and Mr. Hagerty felt much better. Maybe we'll be luckier tomorrow, said Khalil. Maybe, said Mr. Hagerty. Upstairs that night, Khalil had an idea. Downstairs, so did Mr. Hagerty. What do you think their idea is? Can you see the photo? What do you think their idea is? First thing in the morning, Khalil raced down into the yard. Mr. Hagerty was already there. He looked excited as Khalil. You better get digging, he said, and his voice was not the least bit quiet. You too, said Khalil. This was when something wonderful happened. Two somethings, actually. No sooner did Mr. Hagerty put his shovel in the dirt that he dug up a big, juicy carrot. That would have been wonderful enough. But then Khalil found buried treasure. This calls for refreshment, he said. It's our lucky day, said Khalil. Lucky is the word, said Mr. Hagerty. That night, as Khalil looked out his window upstairs, he thought of another word, a very good word, one of the best words of all. And downstairs, so did Mr. Hagerty. The word was friend. think that is the end. That was such a beautiful story. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to that story. And I hope you learned a thing or two. You can find friendships in the strangest of places where you don't expect. All you have to do is show yourself friendly. Thank you, friends, for joining us on Stories and Tales with Miss Mimi. My name is Miss Mimi, and I will see you here again in the next video. Remember to subscribe, to like, and to share. Bye.